So I decided to take the drone out for a little nighttime flying, or as the professionals call it, foolhardy risk-taking. I've done a little bit of flying at night, not a lot. I try to stay in areas that are fairly well lit so that I can see what's being picked up on the camera of the drone. So that way I know what's happening. Like what you see on this video right here, this is what I see on the screen of the remote controller as the drone is flying. So the drone had gotten a little further away than I had flown in the past, but I was still nowhere near the limits of its range, of its distance range. But I noticed what basically appeared on my screen to be a skip. It looked like a skip or a glitch. Now the video that you see here, it's still smooth and uninterrupted. It captured it smooth still, but what I was seeing on the remote control screen had these skips or glitches. Fortunately, I was able to diagnose the problem in this way. That's not supposed to be happening. Impressive, huh? Yeah, I know. Okay, so right about this point that you're seeing here in the flight, I got a message that said something, I don't remember exactly, but something like interference with the remote control signal. There's interference. And so I turned the drone around and I thought, okay, get back. But then all of a sudden, the screen, my remote control screen, freezes. Now, again, you're still seeing uninterrupted video that was captured, but on my remote control screen, it's just frozen, and it went from color, the screen went from color to a black and white image, and I had a message that said something, this isn't exactly it, but it said something like remote control no longer communicating with aircraft. And my heart sank. I have lost a number of drones, and in that moment I thought, well, here we go. It looks like I've probably lost another one. I mean, think about it. It's far away. It's dark out. I'm no longer controlling the drone. I'm not controlling it. So I moved out into a more open area. I walked out into a little more open area, and my live screen returned. So I began heading home, or trying to head home, but the drone had still been moving when my screen and my remote control were frozen and out of commission. So when the screen went live again, I wasn't certain exactly where the drone was. Like you can see here, I'm moving the drone around. Can you tell? Like I'm literally looking around, trying to see a familiar landmark. Finally, I see a landmark, and I kind of recognize where I am, and by that I mean I recognize where the drone is, and thankfully, I am able to bring it back home. Hey, having these kinds of adventures, these kinds of thrill rides, this is part of the reason for having a drone in the first place, right? Yeah, you got to have some good action stories to tell. Now I'm going to go lay down and take a nap.